In this video, I'm going to show you how to link a bank account to Fidelity. You can then use this connected bank to make contributions to your account. So to get started, you'll log into your Fidelity account. Then you'll click on the little icon at the top, the little person. Then you will scroll down to where it says bank and cards. You will then click linked account and banks. From here, you'll see the bank account if you already have one linked. So you'll see anything that's already active and it will show the name of the bank, the account number, and what it's enabled for. To add a new linked bank account, you'll click on add down at the bottom. You can link a bank or something like Venmo or PayPal even. Once you click that, it will get you started and you have to select how you want to transfer the money. You will select EFT at the top if you're using a linked bank account. That's either your account or someone else's. It takes 1 to 3 days to get the money from a bank account to Fidelity. You can also select bank wire. Some banks do charge a fee for wires, so you might not want to do that. You can also select a Fidelity account if you have another Fidelity account from someone else that will be sending money to you. The most common option, of course, is EFT, which is electronic funds transfer. Then once you select that, it says, who do you want to send money to down at the bottom? And you select either myself or someone else. Most likely you're linking your own bank account, so click myself and then click the green continue button. So the next screen says bank transfer to myself, and what's next is they're going to send you a code to verify your security that you are who you say you are, and then they are going to want your bank account's routing and account numbers. And sometimes for faster account connections, they will use your bank account's username and password instead. So we will click continue down at the bottom to move on to the next step. And that will bring up the bank setup pop-up. The first thing that they will do is to send a code. You can select either to text the number they have on file or to call. I'm going to select text and then click send security code. So they will send that security code to you and then you will enter it in the box. So once they have sent the code, you will then click submit security code after you've entered it, and they will confirm the code to move on to the next step. On this step, we will actually link a bank. So we can link a bank for EFT, the electronic funds transfer, to myself. It just confirms all of the information that we already had in the first two little sections up at the top. Then the next question is this bank a business account? If it is, you click yes. If it's not, you click no. And then next, you are going to select how Fidelity is going to connect to that account. So by default, it has log into my bank account with Finicity as the first option, or you can select enter my bank information on my own. So with this one, you would just enter your account number and your routing number manually, and that is fine to do. That's totally okay. If you don't like the third-party platforms that connect accounts together, you can use that. But we're going to just leave the default and go with Finicity, which is trusted by Fidelity, and we're going to click continue. So in the next step, it shows you a little bit of information about Finicity, which is owned by MasterCard, and how they access and share the information between Fidelity and your bank. And then we're going to click next. And then on this next screen, we are going to search for our bank. They have most of the major banks listed up here, and you can also search for your bank by clicking in the search bar and typing in your bank. So if you start typing, you will see a bunch of options pop up. So you can just select the one that matches your bank account and then you click next. So once you click next, you will be taken to your actual bank, and then there you will enter the information for your bank. So the next screen, you enter your username and password, and then you click sign in, and that will sign you into your bank. And then that information will be passed on to Finicity to link that account to Fidelity. So once you've clicked sign in, it will say Fidelity Investments would like access to your account information. And it just gives you information about this connection. So it shows you what they will have. So you can control which accounts to have linked. And then it's an ongoing connection between these two options. And then you can stop the connection at any time. As long as you trust both Fidelity and Finicity, you can click continue and move on with the next step. On the next step, you're going to select what information is shared with Fidelity. So you click the things that you are okay with them getting, and you click continue. And then on the next screen, you're going to select the actual bank accounts. So then you're going to select the actual bank account, the actual account out of all yours listed, and click continue. So on the final page, they just give you the information to confirm. So you want to read over it, make sure it's the right account, that you selected the right one, and then click authorize. And that just gives Finicity the information to actually authorize the connection between your bank and Fidelity. So once you've done that, you are free to close the window. You're done with that on Finicity. So now they are attempting to link the accounts. And once it's done, it will say success. So your account is linked for future transactions. And if you don't automatically close out of this, you will be automatically moved over to the transfer screen where you can set up your first transfer from that linked bank account to your Fidelity accounts. So now you are ready to use your connected account to actually put money into Fidelity and purchase investments. Congratulations, that's all you need to know. And now watch this video next to learn more about investing in your Fidelity accounts.